Hello YouTube, so today we're looking at some guild versus guild content. And a quick disclaimer, I am not a pro player at PvP, I'm actually very bad at PvP, but I'm trying my best, and you will also see that in my results that I'm always trying my best to help my guild and to help the team win as many flags as possible. Now I am a member of Daikatana at the moment, and we are at the moment a ranked 12th guild on the leaderboards, so that is almost a top 10 guild, and it's last week or last guild versus guild we were actually like top 6 I think, and then we lost because we met a lot of the really big krakens and strong players, and this time around we are ranked 12th. Today we're playing against UA3CY. No idea who that is, but let's see what kind of enemies here we have here. So clearly this is a strong team, and I'm going to take it from the top and see how this works out. So what I'm going to do today is actually just like show you a bit of a guild versus guild content at a high level, but with the kind of approach from a like a PvE player. I'm more of a PvE kind of guy. I'm not really a PvP guy, but I'm trying my best, and I will always do that. And I've done these 3 teams here, which I believe might have a fair chance against the other guild versus guild teams. Now, for the first team up here, my team is on the left here, and it would be a bad idea to go against that Atkins with this team up here. So PvP is all about counters, and when you have the counters, then it's all about the stats, right? So for example, Erato is countering Atkins. Atkins is countering any of the squishy melee with the Ronai in it and turn meter boost. And we have some of the newer heroes like Bro and Jing. He is countering Erato. So it's like you just need to figure out what is the counters and then try your best, right? So for me, I have a team here with Erato, which would counter the Atkins, so I'm gonna put that up here. I know that Erato cannot really like do a lot of damage to Nita because she is immune to dot damage. However, I believe that I still have a chance here. I also know that my Morikis is also doing dot damage, so the Nita might be countering both of my DPSs up here, but I'm taking my chances anyways. Now, for the other teams, I believe that I might have a chance if I do like this, and I put my Atkins here in the middle. She might be able to kill that Jingle Bell before she does any damage. And for the last team, I'm just trying to outspeed them and see how that goes. Also, the Erato is only exclusive 1, so I might have a chance at that. Now let's just see how the match goes here. Alright, so I'm going to start off with Anita here, giving my team a buff here, and okay, that was a bit easier than I expected. I think it was my Morikis or my Erato or something that counter attacked there, and everyone just died immediately. So here you can clearly see that it's my turn now. My Beatrix is not really that great gear, but it's okay. And she has her turn now. You can see here that 4 of my other allies are actually crowd controlled, even my Atkins, who has like 200 plus resistance. So I'm going to start with the S4 on Beatrix to get all of my other dudes out of this crowd control. Now let's just see what happens here. This is a very strong Jingle Bell, and my Atkins is actually dead already. I did not expect this battle to go this way, but that is how it is sometimes. Sometimes you just meet people with very strong characters, and obviously that Jingle Bell was super strong. And as I said, I'm not the best in the world, but I'm trying my best. So here we want to reduce the turn meter on the enemies, because you can see the enemy popper is very close to like getting his turn, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna do like this, and then I'm gonna turn meter reduction with my Ronai. And the Panda has not gotten his turn yet. He will get his turn now, I believe. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so Panda has now put up the block debuff on everyone. And do I have a chance here? I just need to survive the initial burst from the Erato. I'm gonna put a healing thing on my dudes here. Now for this, we can see that the enemies have a lot of buffs on them still. I could nuke, but I'm going to steal the buffs from everyone here with my Melchior and also make him a bit stronger. My popper is very low here, which triggered the Iratu. Fortunately for me, the Iratu was kind of weak, so nothing really bad happened there. Now it's my Wristler's turn. He will give the attack damage buff to my Milkyu and also turn meter boost him a bit, and then hopefully I'm gonna stun them. And I've also placed the Eternal Death on them, which means that once they're dead, they won't be able to rest, which is also a fantastic thing. Now let's see if my Milkyu can get his turn. He got his turn now, and let's see if he can nuke them all. And he could, so this was a win for me. And let's just take one more battle and then like see how that goes. Let's try against the next one here. And for this team, again, I have an Atkins in the middle. I believe my Iratu might be able to counter that. I do have a Nita up here with some freezing. They actually got 3 freezers here with CC, like Quinlan and the other guy. Alright, sorry, my phone ring. Right, so we can see here that I have the Atkins in the middle, and I'm going to counter with my Iratu. Now, up here at the top, we have 3 freezers. We have Quinlan, Nasil, and Santa. They're all doing freeze CC. So, what I'm going to do there is actually... yeah, I think this team is fine as it is. So let's go. Let's see what happens here. My Sun Wukong can maybe cleanse all of the CC, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Alright, so we're gonna start off with the Popper here, turn meter reduction, and then the Ronite turn meter reduction, and then buff Striff a bit. And then we're gonna start with this. My Sun Wukong is very strong, so sometimes he just kills people. And because they're already so low in health, I can just kill them all, except for Nasil. So we're gonna put it on also here, and just let them kill that Nasil, and we'll go to game number 2. Alright, so it's game number 2 here. We're gonna start with Lydia again. Gonna attack buff my Morikis because she's very strong, and we'll see what happens here. Okay, my Iratu absolutely annihilated the enemy there. Now let's see against the third team here. I believe that we also have a chance to win against these people here. We can see Atkins is already counter-attacking and actually killed the Mosey before the battle even started. And here we can see we don't really have any CC on us, so we can just start with this one on Beatrix because she is exclusive 1, so she's already doing the other thing there. And we're gonna start with a shielding or an immunity buff from Nordic, and then we're gonna try to just freeze everyone here, and obviously just gonna shield here, and they don't really have any damage dealers left, so we just need to like tank it here. We could put it on auto. This is a win anyway, so let's just put it on auto and see what happens here. They don't have any res left, they don't have any damage, so this is definitely a win. It will just take a bit of time, maybe depending on the damage that my Atkins can do, right? So, and you can see here Panda already procced the fatal buff from the Big Jack and survived that one. So we won that one. Let's just take the last match here, the third setup, and we'll end the video after this one. So for this setup here, I believe that it would be a good idea to put my Atkins up in the top here. She can kill that Milkyu before he even gets his turn. And like this team here will nuke that team, and this team will be able to kill that team. I believe this will be... yeah, I think this is fine. I believe my Popper is probably faster than the space, and we'll see what happens here. So for this team here, this is pretty much my auto team here. You can see again, 2 of them are like CC, so I'm gonna start with this one, get them out of CC, put the immunity buff up. Let's see if we can freeze everyone. We could, and then we're gonna put a debuff here, and we're gonna cleanse, buff strip everyone here, take away their ally protection from the Freud, or the Nasil actually. The Freud you cannot remove, I believe. And I don't have a chance to... do I have a chance to stun? I do have it. It's not an increased chance though. And then we'll just shield here, and we're just gonna put an auto. For this team here, we're gonna just put an auto because it's not the most fun team to manual. The Atkin teams is just really counter-attacking and just waiting to kill people. And that Milkyu has a big shield. We need to make sure that he dies, and also the Agatha needs to die as well, because she can keep resing if we don't like control her. And Milkyu is dead now. We need to focus on Agatha, so I'm gonna put a manual marker on her and hope that they are using their basic attacks on her and focusing her to remove her buffs. She got the immunity buff right now, and let's see if we can manage to kill her. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward this match here. I think I am gonna win this one. Let's see. Right, so I won that one. It just took some time. Now for game number 2 here. Okay, it seems like it's bugged. Okay, now it's good. We're gonna start with Lydia attack buff, and they got the popper, they got the immunity up. I might actually die here. We'll have to see. Now they have block debuff, they have immunity, they have all that, but we want the bleed buff for Morikis, so I'm just gonna start with that anyways. In case she dies, then it's then she has the buff, right? And Panda will just like do this. My Panda's exclusive 0, so it's not really that good. And this guy like that, and we'll see what happens here. So the Santa is pretty low on health. Maybe we can nuke him. We could not nuke him. Sun Wukong took some of the hit, and Hench is also protecting them. So it's not really working out too good at the moment against this comp here. Let's just see what happens here. Like, we're gonna put it in auto, I believe. I don't think I can do anything like any difference in the manual thing here. So Hench is dead, and now Erato actually just kinda chain killed everyone, and Nordic is dead as well. Now for the last team, and for the last team here, we'll just turn off auto, and we're gonna start with a popper, and then we're gonna do our Ronai. And as I expected, my Pop and Rona was faster than the space. Now the Panda got CC'd, so he got some turn meter and he got his turn. And now we're gonna put this turn meter on my Melchior. I'm gonna stun everyone and hopefully put an eternal death on them, and everyone has that on. Nobody has like any strong survivability buff, so I can just nuke them, and it's a GG. Alright guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this content. Should I do more PvP content on my channel, or should I just stick to PvE, which I'm a lot better at? I hope your Guild vs Guild goes great as well, and yeah, see you guys, bye.